Good evening, Bellwood Quizzes. 1855. Guy, you are on the money tonight. Are you ready for some high scores? I bet you are. Lee, you're just watching. Well, that's good enough. You sit down, love, put your feet up and have a break. Or even have a drink, whatever you want. Can you believe week 36? Right, we'll get ready. We'll see you and the rest of the team very shortly. Good evening, Janice. I hope you are okay. Getting ourselves ready. See you very shortly. Let's have a rave. Come on, Guy. Whoop, whoop. Mandy, good afternoon from t'other side of pond. How's the weather doing over on that side? It's a bit dismal over here, I can tell you. It really, really is. Good to see that the festive decorations are in full swing. That's what we like to see. Kathy, hi. How are you? Good, I hope. Ready for another amazing quiz. This week we've got some bizarre questions, which is good. Shelley, yes, I am. Hello, quizzers. Hello, Shelley. Are you ready? You're going to need your brains in gear tonight. Let's get ourselves ready. 3 minutes to go. Can you believe it? Evening, Mama Julie. How the devil are you? Are you ready to get your brains battered this week? Avril, hello. Good evening. Kevin, number 3, reporting for duty. I bet it's booming out down there. Get this rave music going, Kev. Get Lynn dancing. Shabba. Andy, very good evening to you. Buenas noches. Indeed. Stuart, good evening. Hope you are well. Debbie Hickman just popped up there. Good evening, Brian and everyone. Good evening, Debbie Hickman. How are you? Mr. Spratt, just me and Lottie tonight. Zoe's at the hairdressers. To be honest, Brian, you won't notice she's not here. Well, you will notice she's not there. Let's be honest, it'll be quiet. You have a nice quiet beer and a quiz. What more can you ask for? Grace, good evening. How are you, Karen? Happy Friday. It is indeed a happy Friday. I've got some cherry flavoured rum. It's very happy Friday. Gosh, is it nearly there? You're in sunny Blackburn, Andy. If it's anything like sunny Bolton, yeah. Pom, good evening. Gosh, it's nearly 7 o'clock already. Can you believe it? Let's start off this countdown. Let's get ready to rumble. Who said that? Angela, good evening. Andy is going down the reminiscing patch, obviously there with Karen. Amazing. Well, good evening everybody and welcome to this week's Bellwood Quiz. We're nearly ready. I hope you're ready to get your brains battered this Friday evening. 1 minute 12 to go. Well, good evening, Bellwood Quizzes. We are back again for week 36 of the Bellwood Quiz. Wow, 36 weeks. Only 2 weeks to go till Christmas. Yay, I heard you cry. Don't forget, we are planning on doing a live quiz Christmas Day night, because that's a week on Friday. 7 o'clock, why not? Bring your mince pies and have some festive fun. That's what I say. Talking of fun, 5 quizzes this week. How do we do it? We have 2 general knowledge rounds. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Christina has not written them. We have films and sport. Get in. Stuff and tunes. No idea what that is. And the favourite quiz of the night, fish supper. I have no idea what it's about. But we will crack on with quiz number 1, I feel. Quiz number 1, general knowledge quiz. Nice and easy to break the weekend in. Come on, Julie, get your pen ready. Here we go, quiz 1, general knowledge. How many times can we hear this song tonight? Here we go, quiz number 1, question 1. What year did the Titanic sink? Dead easy this. What year did the Titanic sink? That's question 1. What year did the Titanic sink? An easy one, I think, to start this week off. And question 2. What is the title of the first ever carry-on film made and released in 1958? So what's the title of the first ever carry-on film made and released in 1958? Dad, glad to see that you are in. Richard Dixon, good evening. Jane Cheetham, hi. Barbara, hi. Maxine, hello. You're not late, Max, you're on time. OTP. Question 3, what is the name of the biggest technology company in South Korea? So what's the name of the biggest technology company in South Korea? Oh, what's it called? Question number 4. Which singers fronted the 1970s pop group Shawaddy? So which singer fronted the 1970s pop group Shawaddy? So what's that singer's name? Give you a clue, it was Dave somebody. But what was the surname? And question number 5. Which now famous TV chef started his cooking at the age of 8 in his parents' pub, The Cricketers, in Essex? So what's that famous chef's name? Give it a guess if you don't know. Karen knows it. She's got it straight down. Maxine, I think you've got that as well. And question number 6, tricky one this. Which Dutch dart player won the 2012 BDO World Championship at Lakeside on January the 15th? So which Dutch dart player won the 2012 BDO World Championship at the Lakeside Country Club on January the 15th? What was his name? 7. Which metal was discovered by Hans Christian Ørsted, in 1825? So which metal was discovered by Hans Christian Ørsted in 1825? And the Americans say it differently than what we do. Oh, there's a clue. Shush my mouth. Question 8. What is the capital of Portugal? Come on, Kev, you know the answer. Lynn, tell him. What's the capital of Portugal? Question 8. And question number 9, how many breaths does the human body take daily? Obviously this is a rough one, but how many breaths does the human body take daily? And you can have a point if you get to the nearest 1,000. Make it easy, so it's quite a few. But how many breaths does the human body take daily? And number 10, who invented the cat's eyes in 1934 to improve road safety? What was that person's name? So who invented the cat's eyes in 1934 to improve road safety? What a jolly good job that person did as well. And number 11, what's the world's smallest bird? So what's the world's smallest bird? Oh. And question 12, what is the doll Barbie's full name? Google that one. So what is the doll Barbie's full name? She has 3 names. First one's Barbara, but what's the middle one and the last one? And 13, what does Paul Hun hold the record for, which registered at 118.1 decibels? So what does Paul Hun hold the world record for, which registered at 118.1 decibels? Maxine, what you're thinking is probably right. Put it down. And number 14, what did Al Capone's business card state his occupation was? So what did Al Capone's business card state his occupation was? Ooh, the cheeky devil. Last question coming up, question 15. Who invented the tin can for preserving food in 1810? So who invented the tin can for preserving food in 1810? Never heard of him. So, how did we find that? It wasn't too bad, was it? Well, I don't know. Some tricky ones in there. Should we mark the first quiz, the general knowledge quiz? But before we do that, we've got a birthday announcement. Ooh, who could it be that's going to be 21 very soon? That's right, Holly Dixon, it's you. Happy 21st. Fabulous. I don't remember mine. Blimey, do I? No, I don't. Anyway, we will crack on now. Oh, hi, Sophie Lunn. Was it horrible? It wasn't too bad, was it? So let's start off with quiz number 1, the general knowledge. What year did the Titanic sink? It was 2012, I was going to say that. 1912. So the Titanic sank 1912. Question 2, what is the title of the first ever Carry On film made and released in 1958? That was Carry On Sergeant. Oh, of course it was. Oh. Question 3, what's the name of the biggest technology company in South Korea? Anybody get that? Could have done LG, but it was Samsung, the answer was. And number 4, happy 21st, Holly. Thank you, Karen. Number 4, which singer fronted the 1970s pop group Shiwaddy Waddy? It was Dave Bartram. Dave Bartram. Never heard of him. Julie be like, oh, I know him. Number 5, which now famous TV chef started cooking at the age of 8 in his parents' pub? That was called the Cricketers in Essex. Anybody get this one? I think it was quite easy, that. Jamie Oliver. Of course it was. Number 6, I'll be amazed if anybody gets this one. Which Dutch dart player won the 2012 BDO World Championship at Lakeside Country Club on the 15th of January? I have never ever heard of this guy's name before. Christian Kirst was his name. No idea who he is at all. Number 7, which metal was discovered by Hans Christian Ørsted in 1825? That was aluminium or aluminum for you over there, Mandy, to the other side of the pond. Number 8, what's the capital of Portugal, Kev? Lisbon, you're right, absolutely. Number 9, don't forget this was to the nearest 1,000. How many breaths does the human body take daily? And that was 20,000 apparently. Depends if you sat on a couch doing nothing really, doesn't it? I don't know. Number 10, who invented the cat's eyes in 1934 to improve road safety? Percy Shaw was his name. You either know that one or you don't, and I didn't, so there we go. 11, what is the world's smallest bird? A hummingbird, yes. These are quite tricky, aren't they, tonight? 12, what is the doll Barbie's full name? Barbie Millicent Roberts, apparently. Barbie Millicent Roberts. Never would have got that one. Never. 13. What does Paul Hunn hold the record for, which was registered at 118.1 decibels? Maxine? You were right. Yeah, the loudest burp. Yeah, well done. And number 14. What did Al Capone's business card state his occupation was? Holly says, thank you, Brian. You're welcome, Richard. Apparently his occupation was a used furniture salesman. That's what it said on his business card. And number 15, who invented the tin can for preserving foods in 1810? Do we remember his name? I don't. Peter Durand. Peter Durand. So, there's your 15. Let's see how you did. And let's go to your scores. Come on. Have we got any winners? Oh, that rum is lovely tonight. So let's see, do we have any high scorers tonight? I reckon we do. Come on, Pom, I think you smashed it. Julie, I think yeah. Anyway, Andy, 6. That's all right, Andy. It's a good start to start the week off. Mandy from the other side of the pond, 6. Well done. Max, I knew you'd smashed it with an 11. Well done. Janice, 8. It's a good score because they were quite tricky questions, those, weren't they? Julie, wow, well done. You were busy Googling tonight, weren't you? Stuart, shocking 6. Don't worry about it. Dad, a lousy 4. It's fine. Michelle, good evening. A 6. That's not a bad score at all. It's not bad at all. Ron, 8. You smashed it, Kev, with a 7. Well done. Sophie, I would be happy with a 10, definitely. Kathy, 6. Guy, oops, don't worry about it. Pom, 7. That's a good score, Pom. Don't worry about that one. Shelley, shocking 6. That's hardly hard, but you got the darts one. Wow, amazing. Well done. Oh, Debbie, don't worry. Amanda, hello. Good evening. A dreadful 8. I think is quite a good 8, actually. Brian, I think you're doing better without Zoe. Let's be honest. Pete, Mr. Andre, 9. Well done. Karen, 6. You're on your own tonight. Just have a drink. It's fine. It was tough, wasn't it, Richard? 8. Still a good score. Barbara got a good score of 8. Well done. Jane, 6 for you and John. You don't know cheats. Okay, yeah, fabulous. Okay. So, we will crack on to quiz number 2, which is film and sport. I would be absolutely rubbish at these questions if I was doing the quiz. 15 questions. Not too bad. I'll give you an answer. One of the answers is 4, the number 4. But I'm not telling you what question. There you go. Let's do sport and films. Film and sport. Quiz number 2. Here we go. Crazy, I know it was a bit tricky, that one. But come on, let's carry on now. Question 1. Which actor won the Best Actor Oscar for the films Philadelphia and Forrest Gump? So which actor won the Best Actor Oscars for the films Philadelphia and Forrest Gump? Come on, that's an easy one to start the quiz number 2 with. We all know who that is, don't we? do we? And question number 2, which actress played Mary Poppins in the 1964 film Mary Poppins? So what was the actress's name? It is what you're thinking, so write it down. And question number 3, in which 1963 classic film did Charles Bronson appear? Or disappear? So in which 1963 classic film did Charles Bronson appear? Write it down if you think you know the answer. If you don't, write down your Christmas list. Number 4, which actor provided the voice of the character Nemo in the 2003 film Finding Nemo? So what was the actor's voice? I would never have got this. Perhaps you will, Shelley. I reckon you. Bryce Pratt, you might do. Yeah. It's a tricky one, I think, that. Number 5, which prisoner dubbed the most violent prisoner in Britain, was subject of a 2009 film? So which prisoner dubbed the most violent prisoner in Britain was the subject of a 2009 film? What was his name? Naughty man. Wouldn't argue with him though. At number 6, in which film did Hugh Jackman star as a rival magician of the character he played by Christian Bale? So in which film did Hugh Jackman star as a rival magician of the character played by Christian Bale? Bit of a weird one, that. 2 words in the film title. Number 7, which American actor starred alongside Kim Basinger in the film 9½ Weeks? So which American actor starred alongside Kim Basinger in the film 9½ Weeks? Amanda, you've smashing these, I reckon. Could be wrong. And number 8, which film starring Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl charts the Formula One rivalry of James Hunt and Niki Lauda? So which film starring Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl charts the Formula One rivalry of James Hunt and Niki Lauda? What was that film called? And number 9, how many players are there in a water polo team? How many players are there in a water polo team? I think that's a sport question. And question number 10, which sport did Neil Adams excel in? So what sport did Neil Adams excel in? Tricky one, I think, that. Don't go for something what you're thinking. It's something that you've never thought about for years. Unless you know the answer. And number 11, what team won the American Football Super Bowl in 1993, 94 and 96? So what team won the American Super Bowl in 93, 94 and 96? Just think of a team, a big team. Maybe named after a TV show. Number 12, how many players are there on an Olympic curling team? So how many players are there on an Olympic curling team? And 13, as of 2020, who was the last Welshman to win snooker's World Championship? So as of 2020, who was the last Welshman to win snooker's World Championship? Sort of a Welsh name as well, ish. "14, bit of a mouthful here. Which country has dominated the Olympic Summer Games synchronized swimming, winning 5 gold medals since its reintroduction of the Games in 2000. So which country has dominated the Olympic Summer Games synchronized swimming, winning 5 gold medals since its reintroduction in the games in 2000. Think of a country that's just good at it. 15. Canadian Connor McDavid is a rising star in which sport? If you don't know, have a guess. Just think of something that's really Canadian and shove it down. It's the last one of films and sport. I don't know about you, but there was some tricky ones in there, I tell you. Should we do some answers for films and sports? So question 1, which actor won the best Oscar for films Philadelphia and Forrest Gump? Easy one to start, I think that. Tom Hanks. Of course it was, absolutely. And question number 2, which actress played Mary Poppins in the 1964 film Mary Poppins? That was Julie Andrews. Of course it was, yes. Oh gosh, I thought it was somebody else. No, it wasn't. Question 3, in which 1963 classic film did Charles Bronson appear? Anybody remember that one? It was The Great Escape. Oh. Question 4, which actor provided the voice of the character Nemo in the 2003 film Finding Nemo? I'd have never have got this one. Alexander Gould was his name. Number 5, which prisoner, dubbed the most violent prisoner in Britain, was the subject of a 2009 film? Anybody got this one? Of course it was Charles Bronson. Of course it was. I wouldn't mess with him in a dark alley. Would you, Kev? Number 6, in which film did Hugh Jackman star as a rival magician of the character played by Christian Bale? Bit of a mouthful question. The answer was The Prestige. I don't know whether I've seen that film, not too sure. Number 7, which American actor starred alongside Kim Basinger in the film 9½ Weeks? Anybody remember that film? I might do that in a quiz one week. Mickey Rourke was his name. Number 8, which film starring Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl charts the Formula One rivalry? What is in that stuff? The Formula One rivalry of James Hunt and Niki Lauda, and that film was called Rush. I've watched that. It was quite a good film, not too bad. And number 9, how many players are there in a water polo team? No, you're wrong. It was 7. But good guess anyway. Number 10, what sport did Neil Adams excel in? Anybody got a clue on that one? It was judo. Not heard of judo for years, have you at all? And number 11, what team won the American Football Super Bowl in 93, 94 and 1996? Any ideas? The Dallas Cowboys. You could have had a guess at any of them really with that. I really don't know. 12, how many players are there on an Olympic curling team? You're right, there are 4. Well done. Ooh, just got something in my eye. There we go. Question 13, as of 2020, who was the last Welshman to win the Snookers World Championship? Any idea? It was Mark Williams. Question number 14. Which country has dominated the Olympic Summer Games with synchronised swimming, winning 5 gold medals since its reintroduction of the Games of 2000? And that was Russia. Of course it was. 15. Canadian Connor McDavid is a rising star in which sport? Ice hockey was the answer for that one. Anyway, tot up your answers. See how you did. Some tricky ones in there, I think. Anyway, let's see who's the boffin of quiz and sport. So who's the boffin? Who's going to come in with a top score on this one? It was quite tricky, that, wasn't it? Janice comes in with a 6. It's all right. Hey, Maxine. Smashed it with a 13. Fantastic. Well done. Dad, 3. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Stuart, better with a 9. Awesome. Shelley, much better with a 12. You are indeed. Sophie's a little bit gloomy with an 8, I think, but still a good score, Sophie. Mandy, 12. Well done. Karen, 6. Is Tim the brain box? Ooh. Julie, 8. Mandy from t'other side of the pond. You got a 7. Well done. Andy shakes head with a 5. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Brian's still doing better without Zoe, I reckon. Easy tonight, Kev. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, a 7. Well done. Barbara, fabulous score, 11. Well done. Peter Andre, 11 as well. Well done, Pete. Fabulous. Jane and John, 9. Good score. Michelle got a 10. 7 guesses. Well, you guessed right on 7. A consistent 6. Like the Middle Eastern lamp. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Cheers, Guy. Richard, 9. Don't worry about it. Ron got a 6. Shout out for Terry Washer's big birthday on Tuesday. A shout out for Terry Washer's birthday on Tuesday. Well done. Happy birthday, Pom and Terry, or Terry and Pom. Kathy, 12. Awesome. Well done. Pom, you got a 9. Fabulous. Fiona, hello. Good evening. An 8. There were some nasty questions in there. There really were, wasn't there? Right then, let's just go for a quick 30-second refresh, and then we'll come back with stuff and tunes. Ooh, and then we'll have a nice break, because my glass is getting a bit empty. So, see you in 30 clicks. Oh, 30 seconds goes so quickly, doesn't it? Really does. Anyway, if we're all ready, let's crack on with quiz number 3, stuff and tunes. So just some random questions, and there might be some music ones in there as well. Oh, let's do it. Let's rattle on with quiz number 3. Here we go. Question number 1. In what year was the product WD-40 invented by chemist Norm Larsen? I'll give you a clue, it was in the 50s. So just, what year in the 50s was it? 1950 what? The best product in the world. Thank you, Norm. Question number 2. What is the furthest you can see with the naked eye? Now, don't think quite laterally on this one. Think, you know, a bit more. So what's the furthest you can see with the naked eye? Further than you think. And question number 3, to the nearest 1,000, how many hairs are there on the typical human head? So how many hairs are there on the typical human head to the nearest 1,000? And question number 4, who invented the gramophone? So who invented the gramophone? That's question number 4, who invented the gramophone? Don't know if it's male or female, that. And number 5, who invented man-made fizzy drinks? So what was the name of the person who invented fizzy drinks? His first name was Joseph, if that helps out. And question number 6. In 1930, Albert Einstein and a colleague were issued a US patent of 1781541. What was it for? So in 1930, Albert Einstein and his colleague were issued a US patent of 1781541. What was it for? I'll give you a clue, it's something in the kitchen. Number 7, what 1960s American pop group created the surfing sound? So what 1960s American pop group created the surfing sound? And question number 8, in what year did the Beatles first go to the USA? So in what year did the Beatles first go to the USA? I'll give you a clue, it was in the 60s. And question number 9, who was the lead singer of the 70s pop group Slade? So who was the lead singer of the 1970s pop group Slade? Question 9. And question 10, what was Adele's first record called? So what was Adele's first record called? I'd ask Alexa on that one. And number 11, Future Nostalgia, containing the singles Don't Start Now, is the second studio album from which English singer? So Future Nostalgia, containing the single Don't Start Now, is the second studio album from which English singer? What's that singer's name? And question 12, what's the name of the band with the following members? John Deacon, Brian May, Freddie Mercury and Roger Taylor. Is that an easy question or what? I want everybody to get that right, even you, Mum and Dad. Freddie Mercury. Brian May. Fingers crossed. So that's question 12. Here's 13. Which singer is known, amongst other things, as the King of Pop? Shimon. Easy question that. Where did I leave my spangly glove? Oh. And number 14, which American pop star had the back-to-back 2015 chart success with the singles Sorry and Love Yourself? So which American pop star had back-to-back 2015 chart success with singles Sorry and Love Yourself? What was his name? And here's the last one. Question 15, Losing My Religion was a hit for which alternative rock band in 1991? So Losing My Religion was a hit for which alternative rock band in 1991? Come on, Kev, you've smashed this. So, how did we all get on there with tunes and stuff and tunes? It was called, wasn't it? Shall we mark and see how you got on? So, question 1 was, in what year was WD-40 invented by chemist Norm Larsen? That was 1953. And hang on, let me just go back. Question number 2. I've just had a giddy fit there. Question number 2. What's the furthest you can see with the naked eye? Apparently it's 2.5 million light years. Oh yeah, it's not like 8 miles. But there you go, you can see stars. Rubbish question. But anyway, if you got anywhere near it, just give yourself a point. Who cares? It's Friday. Number 3, to the nearest 1,000, how many hairs are on the typical human head? Apparently 10,000. Who's counted that? It's crazy. And question number 4, who invented the gramophone? Emil Berliner. Emil Berliner. No idea if that's male or female. Don't know. Who knows? And question 5, who invented man-made fizzy drinks? Joseph Priestley? Ring a bell to anybody? It doesn't to me at all. Absolutely no idea about that one. And number 6, 1930, Albert Einstein and a colleague were issued with a US patent of 1781541. What was it for? So it was a big kitchen appliance. It was a refrigerator. Believe it or not, there we go. And what 1960s American pop group created the surfing sound? I know you know that one. It's the Beach Boys, of course it is. And question number 8, in what year did the Beatles first go to the USA? Well, it was 1960, but it was 1964 was the answer. You could have had a good guess at that one, I think. And number 9, who was the lead singer of the 1970s pop group Slade? What's that, Julie? You're right, Peter Noone. Well done, give yourself a point. And number 10, what was Adele's first record called? Apparently it's called Hometown Glory. Hometown Glory. Never heard of that. 11, Future Nostalgia, containing the single Don't Start Now, is the second studio album from which English singer? And that's Dua Lipa. You haven't got that, Mum and Dad. I know you haven't. I can see that. Yeah. Anyway, number 12. What is the name of the band with the following members? Dead easy, this one, isn't it? So John Deakin, Brian May, Freddie Mercury, and Roger Taylor. And of course, Queen is the answer. Well done. Good. And question 13. Which singer is known, amongst other things, as the King of Pop? And that's Michael Jackson. Of course it is. 14. Which American pop star had back-to-back 2015 chart success singles with Sorry and Love Yourself? And that's Justin Bieber. And number 15. Losing My Religion was a hit for which alternative rock band in 1991? And that's R.E.M. So, there's your 15 answers. Let's see, who's the brain box? Slade's Nobby Holder. Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah. I wonder who Peter Noon was. Oh, well. Well, Noddy Holder then for Slade. There you go. That was question number 9. Give yourself a point anyway. And let's see. Thank you. Somebody else has put Julie. It was. Yes, you're right, you see. I get it all written down. That's what I thought. Well, it's what I thought as well, Andy. You're absolutely right. Rubbish. Anyway, let's see how you did with your scores on quiz number 3. Mandy, Herman and the Hermits. Fabulous. So thank you for clearing that one up. It's not often I get something wrong. I'm only human. Karen's 6 on that one. And Bieber is Canadian. You're absolutely right. He is not American, isn't he? Oh my God, rubbish. Kathy got 10. Could be 11. Well done, Kathy. Dad got 2. We'll give yourself 5 on that one. Stuart, 10. Getting better. Absolutely. Mandy, 9. Well done. Grace, rubbish, 7. It's a tricky round, this one. Michelle, 8. Pom smashed it with 11. Shelley got an 8 as well. Avril, you are absolutely right. Peter Noon was the Herman and the Hermits. So give yourself a point. Jane got a 9. Fabulous. Kev, you smashed it with an 8 with a capital well done. Sophie, 13. Well done. 2+ video is buffering. Oh, that's not good, is it? 9 out of 15, insane here, Pete. It certainly is. Julie got a lovely 7. Well done. You don't believe it? Guy. Ron, 7. Be happy with that. You're testing us. I know, Richard, I know. It's going to get easier, trust me, it will. 8, Richard. It's still a good score. Janice, not very good, but Noddy Holder. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm thinking. It was a bit tricky, Max, that 9. And Barbara, an 8. It doesn't matter, it's only for fun, isn't it? Right, well, let's go for a break and let's fill up our glasses. I promise you, it's not that bad to finish with that. Let's have a look. So you got fish supper and general knowledge. I'll help you with that one. Anyway, let's go for a break and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Let's fill up our glasses and crack on. Well, hello, we are back again. Yes, suitably refreshed, I hope. I'm ready for 2 more quizzes. Ooh. Should we start? Quiz number 4, fish supper. So, you're going to see 15 pictures of different types of fish. I just want you to tell me what they're called. It's as simple as that. So let's crack on with fish supper. Can you believe we're having a fish supper on Friday night? Here we go. What is that? Dead easy. Just put down what you can see. It's as simple as that. Not the lemon wedge, Kev. But what is that? Dead easy. And number 2, name the fish. What type of fish is that? I could just eat some of this now. Question number 3, what's that? Can't stand peas. Ugh, horrible. But what's it called? Let's write it down. Dead easy, isn't it, so far? Get some points this way. And question number 4, what are they? Write it down. And question number 5, you just timed it right, Zoe. What are they? Good evening. How's the hair? So what are they? Question number 5. Disgusting. Never tried them. Never ever tried them. I can't say I want to either. And number 6. Oh, is it dressed for dinner? But what is it? Number 6. What is that? Easy, aren't they, these? A couple of tricky ones coming up. But on the whole, it's quite an easy quiz, this. Question 7. Is it making anybody else hungry, or is it just me? And number 8. Ooh, is this a tricky question? What type of fish is that? Could be a religious one. And number 9. Not going to give you a clue on that one. quite common in the supermarkets. And question 10, all lined up like cabin crew on their sun loungers. But what type of fish are they? Question number 10. Have tried it, quite nice. Quite a meaty fish, as they say. But what's it called? Is this quiz just too easy? I reckon we might get some 15s out of this one. So question 12, what's that type of fish? And 13. What's that called? Could just eat some of that now, actually. And number 14. A bit like Northern Rail when it's busy. Not the smell, well, And question 15, the last one in Fish Supper. What are they called? So how did we get on Fish Supper? I think we should have got a couple of 15s here, I really do. Shall we mark it and let's see how we did? So question 1 was fish cakes. Dead easy, wasn't it? That's what you could see. Number 2 was smoked haddock. Number 3 was a fish pie. 4 was mussels. 5 jellied eels. I've never tried them, never want to. I just think they look absolutely rancid. Number 6 was a dressed crab and he had nowhere to go. 7 was lobster tails. 8 was a monk fish. 9 was mackerel. 10 was tiger prawns. 11 was a shark fillet. 12 was salmon fillets. 13 was tuna. 14 was sardines. And 15 was scallops. So tot up your score out of 15. Let's see how you did on your fish supper. So are we going to get any 15s? We might do, mightn't we? I think some of those were quite easy. One of the easiest quizzes we've done, I think. Well, let's wait till the scores go in. Zoe, 14, with the new hairdo. You've not updated your profile picture yet. Mandy, good scores. You see, this was a good quiz. 13, yes. Julie, 9, with mussels. Karen, 13, well done. Deep fried Stuart, 15, well done. That's an amazing score. Fabulous, well done. You know your Sainsbury's fish counter. Ron got a 14, well done. Janice smashed it with a 12. Kev, fishy, yeah, 13, well done. Swordfish instead of shark. Easy mistake to make. But there we go. 50 from Mans, well done. Boom, well done. Kathy, 15, I would be happy with yourself as well. Andy, I would be very happy with an 11. Shelley, 12. Guy is happy with a 14. Well, it does to me every time, Max. Mackerel and shark always beat me. But good score, 13. Pete, well done, 12. Pom, awesome, 14. Dad with a fishy 10. Well done. Is that your highest score? I'd be very pleased with that one. Shark got you, Barbara. Well, have to be careful in the bath. But good score, 14. Richard is happy with a 13, and I would be 2. Jane, be happy with 11, yes. Lynn answered them all. I thought she would do, Kev. Awesome. Fiona, 12 out of 15. Fabulous. Shelley, I don't think we had that fish on there tonight. We had scallops. Maybe you spelt it wrong. Michelle, 12. Good scores, good scores. So we're on to the last quiz of the night, another general knowledge quiz. Just looking at it now, this could be quite tricky. I'll give you a hand. It's Friday, 2 weeks before Christmas. Who gives a flying general knowledge quiz? Here we go, quiz number 5. Let's crack this off and get it done. Here we go. Here we go, general knowledge quiz. Question number 1. Which artist created the Campbell's soup cans in 1962? So what was that artist's name that created the Campbell's soup can paintings in 1962? Pop art is all I will say, isn't it, Amanda Louise? And number 2, can you name the sculptor who created Family Group in 1950, the artist's first large-scale commission after World War II? So can you name the sculptor who created Family Group in the 1950s? It was the artist's first large-scale commission after World War II. A very famous sculptor, male. And number 3, how many sunflowers were there in Van Gogh's third version of the painting Sunflowers? More than 10, but less than 15. I'm giving you the answers tonight. Have a guess. So more than 10, but less than 15. Pop it down. And question number 4. Where in the world is Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa exhibited? So where in the world is Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa exhibited? You can give me the city, the country, or the place, or all 3. Why not? Be a brain box. That's question number 4. And number 5, which artist painted the water lily pond in 1899? So which artist painted the water lily pond in 1899? I think we're doing all right with these so far, aren't we? And number 6, which modern artist's work uses death as a central theme, becoming famous for a series of artworks in which dead animals, including a shark, a sheep and a cow, are preserved? So who's the artist that works with preserving dead animals? What's his name? As soon as I say the name, you'll know it. That's the whole idea of a quiz, isn't it? 7, name the landmark of the country where this is situated. Giza, the Giza Pyramid and the Great Sphinx. So what country is the Giza Pyramid and the Great Sphinx located? A few more of these questions now, dead easy. So just tell me where the Giza Pyramid and the Sphinx are. And again, number 8, tell me the landmark and where is the Colosseum situated? In what country is the Colosseum situated? Dead easy. Dead easy, these. And number 9, again, name the landmark to the country which is situated. Where is the Jush Tower or Jush Tower situated? The Jush Tower. It's north something, but it's Jush Tower. Where is it? And number 10, name the landmark of the country which is situated. The Water Towers. So where are the Water Towers situated? Somewhere where you wouldn't associate water. More oil. Ooh. Giving away the questions. Dead easy. And number 11, the landmark and the country which is situated. Angkor Wat. We've had this question before. Angkor Wat. Where is that situated? So name the landmark to the country. Where is it situated? So what country is Angkor Wat in? And number 12, list the year that the following event took place, the end of the First World War. So tell me the year that the First World War finished. What year was that? Come on, we know the answers, don't we, Fiona? Put it down, dead easy. And 13, the birth of Buddha. Now, if anybody gets this, I'll be amazed, but it's BC, 400 and something BC. So have a guess. 400 and something BC. But what's the something? Stick 2 numbers down. Give it a go. And list the year that the following event took place. William Shakespeare was born. In what year was William Shakespeare born? Again, because I'm nice, I'll give you a clue. It's 15 something. But what year? 15 something. Can't believe we rattled through this quiz. And number 15, list the year that the following event took place. The Communist China was founded. So in what year was the Communist China founded? It was in 19 something. Write it down. So what do we think to those? Some tricky ones in there, but there was some all right. It wasn't too bad, was it? Anyway, let's crack on. Let's mark the last quiz of the evening. So question 1 was which artist created the Campbell soup cans in 1962? That was Andy Warhol. And can you name the sculptor that created Family Group in the 1950s? The artist's first large-scale commission after World War II? That was Henry Moore. Famous name, that. And number 3, how many sunflowers were there in Van Gogh's third version of the painting Sunflowers? More than 10, less than 20. There was 12. And 4, where in the world is Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa? That's the Louvre, Paris, France. Tick, everybody for that one. And which artist painted the Water Lily Pond in 1899? That was Claude Monet. 6, which modern artist work uses death of a central theme, becoming famous for a series of artwork in which dead animals, including a shark, a sheep and a cow, were preserved? That was Damien Hirst. Been to a pub that has that in London. Very strange. 7, name the landmark to which is the country. So the Giza Pyramid and the Great Sphinx, they're in Egypt. And question 8, the Colosseum is in Italy. These are dead easy, aren't they? And number 9, the Juche, or J-U-C-H-E, Juche Tower is North Korea. Wouldn't have really got that one. And the water towers, anybody know where the water towers are? They're in Kuwait. Not oil, but water. 11, Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat is in Cambodia. And here we go, question 12. A lot of people get this one right. What was the end of the First World War? What year was it? That was 1918. And the birth of Buddha for question 13, 486 BC. If you're 10 years either side, give yourself a point. So 486 BC. 14, list the year that William Shakespeare was born. That was 1564. And the last question of the quiz of this week, which year, when was the Communist China founded? That was 1949. So there we go. There's your 15 questions with the answers. Pop in your scores for this round and your total out of 75. And let's see how you did on week 36 quiz 2 weeks before Christmas. So let's see who's this week's brain box. Anybody got more than 12 or 13 on this quiz? That's good. Pom. Zoe, 11. Well done. Good scores. Well done. Pom got an 11 as well. Ron, I'd be happy with a 9. I'd be lucky if I got 3. Karen, 7. You need Tim back. Come on, Tim. Mandy from the other side of the pond got a 10. Well done. Kev, you've smashed it with an 8. Absolutely. Blooming heck. Just have another gin, Max. It doesn't matter. Barbara, good score. 10. Well done. Jane, 10. I'd be happy with that one as well. Richard, 8. Fabulous. Well done. Janice got a 7. That's a good score. Janice Michelle, 10. Very good. Shelley. Oh, heck. Let's move on. So Max, you got a 9. So your total of 55. That's a good score, Max. Well done. Julia got a 10 with masks. Oh, Mark's help. Well done. You're allowed that, aren't you? 51 for Pete. That's a good score. Well done. 13 for Sophie. Fiona, 12. 31 for Andy. It's all just fun. It doesn't make any difference, does it? 6 just gave my age away. Don't worry about it, Dad. Awesome. 49 for Stuart. You're welcome. Sophie, fabulous. 68. That's fabulous. Well done. I think that's the highest score ever, I think. Karen, 38. Lowest ever missing Tim. I'm missing Tim too as well, Karen. Say hi. Kathy, 12. That is a good team effort. Well done. 41. Doesn't matter, Guy. It doesn't matter at all. 45 from t'other side at Pond. Where are you going now? Going shopping. Get some of them Buddha's fingers like we saw the other week. $10. Cheeky devils, aren't they? Barbara, 51. Some dodgy questions. I know. Dodgy sauce this week. 54 for Kathy. Well done. No, 58 was your Sophie. Don't worry about it. Well done. Still a good score. Well done, Sophie. Pom, another good score. 52. You're welcome, Shelley. So Pom, 52. Mandy, 57. Oh, well done, Amanda. Michelle, 46, worst ever. It doesn't matter. It's all fun, isn't it? You've had too many. You can never have too many, Sophie. Never, never, never. Richard smashed it with a 46. Well done. Well, thank you very much. Another week down. Some trickier questions than really were there. Apologies for the wrong answers. I will make sure that never happens again. Until next week. So we will see you next week, same time for week 37, I think it is. And don't forget, we are pretending. We're not going to be pretending. We are actually going to do it. Christmas Day night, 7 o'clock. 2 weeks today, we're going to do a Christmas special quiz. It's all done. It's all ready. Live, 7 o'clock in the evening. So you can turn off your Bond movie and you can have a bit of Bellwood quiz. Absolutely. So until then, we will see you next week. Take care of yourselves. Kev, yes. The answer is could be. I'll speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye.